What's up, everybody, and welcome to Random Car Review. Today we're taking a look at the 17 Ford GT. At the 2015 North American International Auto Show, and at the unveiling of the video game Forza Motorsport 6, a new Ford GT was introduced and was set to be produced and released in 2016. The 17 Ford GT is powered by a newly designed 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6 engine, making over 600 horsepower. Underpinning the GT is a carbon fiber monocoque bolted to aluminum front and rear subframes covered in carbon fiber body panels. Naturally, when this GT came out, Mattel and Hot Wheels had to follow suit. The first one for Hot Wheels was released under the HW Exotics series in 2016 and was Metal Flake Blue. A Spectra Flame Blue Super Treasure Hunt variant was also released that year. Also released in 2016 was this Forza Motorsports version of the car with white striping tampos and the Forza logo. Even the tail lights and all that are done in. And this series featured real rider tires, making it, of course, not one of the best cars for the track. In 2017, we saw the first mainline, or I shouldn't say the first mainline, the second mainline release of it, in the form of the Metal Flake Silver Ford GT, which came out under the Nightburners collection, featuring black stripes, blacked out wheels. Here's the base. Now, unlike its real-world counterpart, if you look in between here, you would normally be able to see through there in the real-world counterpart. But for whatever reason, Mattel didn't cast them that way. 2017 also saw a release of a yellow version in the Nightburners. And looks-wise, this is by far one of my favorite cars. We're going to get to the track issues of this car momentarily. This year, we've seen two releases of it. We've seen a blue one with silver chrome wheels under the HW Exotics line, and a red one under the HW Exotics line. Information on the back of the original car. The car was born in 2017 in Dearborn, Michigan, USA, designed by Ford. Specialty with a racing-based engine, the 3.5-liter V6 produces more than 600 horsepower to bring the race car to the streets. An up-angled grille, downforcing active rear spoiler, and butterfly doors give this super light supercar what it takes to rule the neighborhood. Fun fact, the windshield on the real-world Ford GT is made of Gorilla Glass, the same kind of glass on the front of your cell phone, on most of your cell phones. The designer of the Hot Wheel was Mark Jones. So let's take a closer look at the cars that we have, and then we'll do a little bit of track testing, and you'll be able to see what I mean about its problems on the track. Also note that each one of them, as part of their detail, has a really tiny Ford logo right on the front of the hood. Just a neat little detail that Hot Wheels included. Let's get over to the track. Before we get to the track testing, I should point out that the 17 GT is so low that if you look, it's dragging on the loops. So it's really not going to work on loops. It gets caught up. And, Ben, could you hand me the high bank curve? The same could also be said for high bank curves. It has a bit of a rough time going through because its side drags on the walls here. And we did test it off camera, and it was just having a really rough time. So, what we've done is we've set up just a real quick oval with a low bank curve on either end going through a booster. Stuff that it should be able to handle. Since the Forza 17 Ford GT has real rider tires, it's really not going to make it around the track, so we're just going to park it on the second floor. Now let's get to the testing with the other cars. Alright, let's start with the red one. Turning on the booster. Ben, can you hand it to me again? As like anything else, things work perfect in rehearsal, but as soon as we do it on camera, they get camera shy. Ben, pinch and flare the track down there. Good? Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, we're going to try the yellow one. Can you clear the red one, Ben? There we go. Now we'll try the silver one. Can you find out what's going on in the track down there? Best laid plans. Alright, let's try this again. Hold down the and lastly, go ahead and move the silver one. The blue one. Oh, if you can get it to stay on the track, it'll at least handle straightaways. Best laid plans and all. Let's just go right to the racing portion. Alrighty, and we're at the racetrack. We've got all 5 of the GTs lined up. Special note, this one's the one with the rubber tires. We put it in this lane on purpose because it appears that the 17 Ford GT gets caught up on the trigger. And since that one has no prayer of winning, we put it there. Top 2 move on to a final. On your mark. Get set. Go! So the red one moves on. We've gone ahead and moved the rubber car away from the trigger so no one's going to get caught up. On your mark, get set, go! Fun story, if you were paying attention, the one with the Real Rider rubber tires beat the silver one in that race, but we're not going to talk about that. The final two are lined up. Why are they on the trigger? Move them from the trigger because you know they're going to get caught up. On your mark. Get set. Go! And the red Ford GT is the fastest of our 17 Ford GTs. Now, just like every random car review video, these cars are going to have a chance to go against our fastest car, the front-running Fairmont. In real life, this car would beat this car. I don't think that's going to happen on the track. For this race, though, we're going to leave out our two slowest ones so the trigger's not an issue. So these two will sit out. Then go ahead and line them up. Alright, we're going to go first 1 to 2 on this. They're all lined up. On your mark. Get set. Go! So no real surprise, that front-running Fairmont won again. On your mark. Get set. Go! Well, as expected, they're not faster than the Fairmont. As a track car goes, I give this car a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's built, so low to the ground that it's just not going to perform well in loops and sharp high bank curves. Otherwise, it's fine. It is a very, very cool looking car, and I recommend any of these for your collection, especially the Forza one. Well, that about does it. We'll see you next time. I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to stay up to date with notifications. And as always, we'll see you in the winner's circle.